back to my channel. Today we are building my museum area, and I feel like it's been so long since I've done a museum build. I know I didn't do one on my last island, so it's nice to do one today. We've got quite a big area to build, so I have lots of ideas planned in my brain, so hopefully they will turn out super good and how I want them. But first, before we do get stuck into this build, I'd love it if you could like, comment and subscribe. Come and join the Jellybean family. There's so many of you. I think I said this in my last video, but thank you so much to everyone who subscribed so far and watches my videos. It means so much. So much! But now, let's get building. Right, I feel so much more full of energy and more awake than when I did my last recording for my last video of my campsite. So, got lots to talk about today, and we're starting with our path laying, of course, because paths and trees and bushes are very important to me when I'm doing an outline of kind of the area. So, that's what we're doing first. And there we go, there was a tree. Now, for the actual entrance into the museum, I kind of want to go over the top just because, you know, why not? And let's be honest, you knew I was going to use these fairy light arch somewhere in this build. It just has to be used, and what better place than right in front of the entrance. I decided to use the wild log benches as kind of a wall or fence because I didn't want to use the in-game fencing. I just decided I didn't want to. And I thought the hedges were a perfect addition, so I definitely added those. And the body day topiaries. I just think it makes it look really cute. It gives it more of that spring vibe. And I'm obsessed with using the maypoles everywhere if you've been watching my videos. If not, go watch them. Go watch a few more. There's a whole series. I've made it up. And yeah, so that's basically it. I feel like it's looking very green around the entrance actually of the museum at the moment. And I kind of love it. It's kind of cute, you know. But here I'm actually going to be putting a very little special area. First of all, of course, we're putting the flower code down because I'm not leaving anything bare on this island apparently. Flower code everywhere where it's bare. And I'm using this lovely fence that we got added in the 2.0 update, and it's just going to work so well. I've customized it in orange. I use this around Nook's Cranny as well if you've watched that video. Now, to make the entrance of the museum feel even more extra, I decided to add the Festival confetti machines, and I customized those in like the reddy orange color because I feel like it would just go better with my island theme and, you know, the colors I'm using for that. I love it. I'm not gonna lie, I think it looks so over the top and it's just how I wanted it. It feels to me like there's a celebration or something going on inside the museum. So you're so inquisitive, you have to go and have a look, right? But here we are, just placing more and more trees, and I just thought I'd have to use this massive vine here. I just think it looks so cute. It kind of gives a more like cutesy vibe to everything that's going on. Like I said, I'm basically just making this island how I want, you know? I've named it Sprinkle because it's set in spring and it's about flowers and things. It's basically my own version of Sprinkle, I'd say. But here we go, we are doing this little surprise section I was talking about. We're actually doing some beehives around here. And I visited an island the other day and it was the Fairytopia one, and it was so beautiful. If you haven't seen that tour, please do go check it out. And I saw that the creator Brie had used these honeybees around her beehive area, and to make it look like the bees are actually flying around, and she put them in between flowers, and it was so beautiful and I fell in love with the idea. So I just had to recreate it for my island. So thank you for that idea, Brie. Thank you so much. Borrowed it. Credited as well. But yeah, it's such a beautiful idea. Just look how it's coming out. It's just like a massive flower field here going on with lots and lots of bees around. It just makes it feel more lively. I think it's the right word. I must admit, this used a lot of my flowers, and I do need a lot more flowers for my section that I'm doing at the back of the island. No spoilers, but it's going to be a big one and require lots and lots of flowers, so I look forward to showing you that. There's probably a few videos off though. But now around this area, I just had to use these Save the Bee signs. This is definitely kind of an eco-friendly vibe to this island, and so I thought Save the Bees was perfect. I'm sure Blathers really does appreciate having lots of bumblebees outside his museum, because we all know he actually loves insects, really, come on. But then who can't love bumblebees? Have you seen them? They're so cute. They're just fuzzy and little balls of flying fuzziness. I love bumblebees personally. I think they're cute. Now we've just popped over to the other side of the museum on the left, and I'm building this area, and that house down there is actually Sally's house. She's one of the newer residents, our little squirrel. Like I said in my previous video, I have all my villagers now and I'm super happy with them, and I think they're perfect for this island. But we're actually building behind her house this time. It's going to kind of be incorporated into her house build when I get to that video. But yeah, she's going to kind of run this little drinks juice bar here here next to the museum, and all the money that she raises from selling her lovely little orange juices or whatever fruit juice she's making will go to the Save the Bees Foundation. I've decided. So I thought it was a good idea to add kind of like a little charity section here for the bees, since the bees live to the right side of the museum, you know. Gotta save those bumbly bees, everyone. A perfect item I just had to use for this build was this little donations box, and I customized it to have that Save the Bees poster on there. Also, I've customized a paper bag to have the Save the Bees on as well, so if you want to take your juice away with you, so have your juice to go, then you can just pop it in your little bag. Just a quick spoiler, that cookie cart doesn't stay there, just so you know. I actually end up putting something else there. And now I'm just kind of rummaging around with items and fiddling around with making the floor less bare, basically. And I will be putting gyroids somewhere along the back there, so I won't be doing that in this video because I actually don't have gyroids at the moment, so boo, that's not fair. I need to customize them when I do get them all in like yellow and greens and oranges, so they fit this island perfectly. Now I just kind of chucked that destination signpost there because I didn't know where to put it. I felt like it was too big for the area I'm actually building today. I felt like this patch of grass felt still quite bare, so I added the flower path code that I've been using all over my island, and I think it looks so much better. I'm kind of just going around and filling in with like all the little bits now, because this area to the left still feels really kind of bare to me, but I've got to remember that I am probably going to decorate right behind Sally's house when I do the villager houses, so it's just going to keep telling myself that in my brain, right? And now here, instead of the cookie cart, I decided to put the Moroccan sofa. It just looks so much better. It looks less, I don't know, like there's just a big thing there for no reason. I moved the cookie cart over to the other side by the staircase, and I think it looks better there. Now, I do apologise if you can all hear a slight rumble in the background. I actually have my kitty cat sat on my lap while I'm building this, and he doesn't want to move, and he's purring, so I can't really move him. That's just cruel, right? But anyway, we're just gonna, you know, carry on building this area, putting bushes down, flowers down. Lots and lots more flowers are needed for this area, and you do know what's coming very, very soon. There we go, we've already started. Leaf piles, everyone! My favourite item in the whole entire game. I've loved this ever since this game came out and I discovered leaf piles. I just adore them. They're the best item. They really are. Now, I'm not sure what build I'm gonna do next. It probably is gonna be Able Sisters, or it actually might be this little resident area with these 3 houses on this angled road. You'll just have to wait and see, even though I don't know, so it's a surprise at this point. By the time I actually get around to doing the resident house build, all the houses will look different. Sally's house will look different from now. I'm actually in the process of customizing them all, and it's so much fun. But that is it. We finished the build. It's time for walkthrough time. So ignore all my rubbish over the other side of this bridge. That's not part of the aesthetic or the build. But here we have the lovely little bee area with all the flowers and the Save the Bee signs. I love how this area came out. It's so colourful, but it still fits in with my theme really well, I think. I used these specific colours because they felt quite retro to me, so that's why I did that. And here's the entrance of the museum, and look how over the top it is. I just love it. It's just perfect. It looks like there's an event going on in the museum, so it definitely makes you want to go and have a visit. Also, I'm in love with this Save the Bees area. I love how it's come out. Obviously, it's a bit bare to the left of those bistro tables that I use, but it's fine because it's part of Sally's house and we'll be decorating that in a future video. The bistro tables are so adorable though here, and there's that little pop-up sign if you saw it on the crate. So cute. Love it. Also, the fact that that skateboard is diagonal along the diagonal path. Yes, thank you Nintendo for the diagonal skateboard. And that's the end of the tour, everyone. I hope you all enjoyed it. I'm really happy with how all 3 sections of this area came out. So happy. Please be sure to give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Also, comment down below anything you like, maybe your favourite section out of all 3 of the bits I did today. Don't forget to subscribe as well. Come and join the Jellybean family. Have a lovely day wherever you are in the world. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you in the next video, everyone. Bye!